Hey at SGS 389. There's a new update coming to sound alerts, but we need some permissions. Please log in at *******. Batman. Marvel. Besides being Batman, did you know SGS is also Steve Rogers aka Captain America? Smallville. SG also considers himself Clark Kent from Smallville. Hi. Hi. SKCW. If you want to see what SKCW is all about, http://skcwe.aimoo.com/ there you go, though you must have to make an account on AIMU to see any. Vegeta. Did you know SG is also the Prince of all Saiyans? Vegeta? Amazon. If you are looking for another way to support outside of Twitch, you can check out my Amazon wish list at https://www.amazon.com/hz/wishlist.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. We are back. We are playing some MLB The Show today.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with it. Now, Yuri Ruiz. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon. 4:05. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
KSG.
Hey Tom, how is the face that runs the place?
Backs and misses, it's a strikeout.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Tom, the Braves got big problems. I could not believe that they blew that game today. I don't know why Snicker left Jimenez in, when it was obvious he was not on his game.
Yeah, I messaged you they were in a foul.
Like, they should have won today. They had a big lead, and Snit just sat there and let Jimenez get lit up.
There goes down looking.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but it's certainly got a...
And some of it I blame on Alex, too, because Riley's been out since, what, last Saturday? But yet, they won't DL him. He'll be back any day, any day, any day. Well, what the fuck? But if you would have put him on DL, by the time he's ready to go, his time would have been up anyway. Instead, we sit here through Mr. 0 for 4 every game, Zach Short.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. Scott Walker, the next to hit for the Reds. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boo. Light tower power?
That's right. And first offering is fouled off.
Hopefully Murphy gets back.
Yeah. Because Darno's dinged up, and they keep saying, oh, he's day-to-day, he's day-to-day. I don't know if he's playing game 2 or not. But if he's not, they should have just put him on the concussion DL. I understand he passed concussion protocol, but they could have still put him on that DL.
And the pitch.
Call up Sandy Leone until Murphy gets back. Murphy hasn't even started his rehab yet.
Hey, with 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job.
That's what drives me crazy. Like, they just sit there.
To keep this inning alive. You never know
Acuna looks like he is
walks over to first.
There's something seriously wrong with Acuna.
Dahl is in the lineup.
Is he good? We need him.
Right side, and he can't come up with it.
Like, this is where I feel like
First and second with
hate to beat a freaking dead horse.
He's pressing. Goes up trying to hit 500 footballs.
But some of this stuff with the Braves,
Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
their players look run down at times because Snicker doesn't want to give anybody days off. You know, everybody has to be an Iron Man. Everybody plays 162.
Every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed.
That's not the baseball we live in anymore. Like, I had the Brave game on for most of it, and they were trying to defend that because they were talking about it in regards to Matt Olson. Matt Olson has never missed a game since the Braves got him.
Ground ball up the middle.
It's a long season. Too talented not get out of it.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Field that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it.
I feel like that's part of their playoff problems. Their guys run out of gas at the end of the year.
And a swing and a miss. And one out now.
No, he's really dialed in.
Like, play 140.
Have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box.
They don't need to play 162 every inning of 162.
Changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Because that's like the other thing. They never take them out.
Struck him out.
Also injuries. Max Fried wasn't right and whole pitching staff was previously.
That's in there.
Yep.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might.
Yeah, they lost Strider right off the go, and that did not help.
Here, no score. Got it by him for the K. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now it's the right fielder, Clark Elliott.
Elder is not it.
No.
And he takes it himself for the out. It really
they sent
like
Elder down today, which I figured they were going to. I figured they were going to send Ray Kerr down too, because Ray Kerr worked almost 4 innings yesterday. So I figure, okay, you send him down, you bring up another fresh arm. They left him up.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
They called up Vines for now, anyway. I don't know if Vines is just up the pitch out of the bullpen or not.
And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Way out front for strike 2. And here it comes. Foul ball, still 0-2. Top of the third, no score. Two down, nobody on.
Also, schedule makers gave Braves a heavy front load schedule.
Yep.
Kicks and fires.
But getting swept 4 straight at home to San Diego, that's embarrassing.
If you are looking for another way to support outside of Twitch, you can check out my Amazon wish list at https://www.amazon.com/hz/wishlist.
Turned on, but that's foul.
And all they were talking, like, yeah, they were talking on, you know, the announcers were talking that the Brave players were bitching because of the rain out, because they were looking forward to going to Chicago early, because they play 3, I guess, every game in Chicago is a night game. And so they were looking forward to getting there tonight and being able to go out hit the town tonight. And now they can't hit the town.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Davis batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Down the middle for a strike. 0-2 now.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
One down, base is empty. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Walker snags it for the second out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at-bat.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. And a foul ball.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
And that one is lifted in the air. Garrett sizes this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Foul ball there. Pulls out.
Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay.
That one foul. And the right-hander deals. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
3-2 now. Runner on the move. This to third. Davis. Got him. Runner stays out of the double play by going on the 3-2 pitch. And now it's going to be Matt McClain. Pickoff move to second, and he's back in safely.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Man on second, 2 down. That to right. Elliott pulls it in on the run. Pinch hitter coming on.
Well, a 3-pitch save. This guy might feel cheated a little bit. Gets in the ball game, wants to show off his arsenal, and really didn't get that opportunity. But I think.
Next is the designated hitter, Scott Walker. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every
Justin
swing he
Verlander
takes.
on Milwaukee. All
Down
right,
the
then.
left field line, could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Throw in is offline, so he'll get in there with a 2-out double. Here's Pete Alonso. 2 outs. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Adames. And that's the inning.
I don't really see Verlander on Milwaukee, but okay.
That one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark, you're a little late.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. So 1 left. So they're making a move for a batter.
Oh joy, I'm back in the outfield. All right. Frankie Montes, former Red.
Scott Walker, the next to hit for
We
the
were
Reds.
teammates last year.
Big time power. That one ripped.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
And it hits the fence. De La Cruz coming home. Oh, the throw is over his head. One down. Here's Pete Alonso. And a pitch.
Pete Alonso, huh?
That one's sizzling on its way through the outfield. Now a long throw home, but it's offline.
Picks himself up at RBI. Pretty tough for the...
And we're back. Here's some real power at the plate. Scott Walker. Montas back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder, Scott Walker. And it's fouled away. Musgrove, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, a slider. That one is absolutely belted.
Come on, dig,
Hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Man at second. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Long run on his horse. Dives, and he can't hang on.
Come on, dig, go hard.
Nope.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he
cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Well struck left field. That one carrying. Gone.
Home run. Donovan India.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Scott Walker. He's already homered in this game. He swings and drives one out to deep left field and brings it in at the wall. Offense. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter.
It's the annoying thing of spring training.
Here's Josh Naylor. Two outs. Now a screamer into the outfield. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Other than
Scott Walker, the next to hit for the Reds. And he can't come up with it. Feeds to second, out there. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. Here's Pete Alonso. Got him swinging. And now two gone.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Runner takes off. The right-hander gives up the two-out walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And up next for Cleveland, Miles Straw. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away now.
The first baseman. Now batting, center fielder, Scott Walker.
Swung on, belted. And it bangs off the foul.
There we go.
Home run. A gigantic blast.
That's what I needed.
The bat, the center fielder,
Walker measures 5 feet 10 inches, 185 pounds, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. Kyle Mansarda getting ready to hit.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. The relay throw.
Oh.
And he's safe.
Oh.
So it's first and third with 1 down. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board. Keep it.
Otani, huh?
Scott Walker, the next to hit for the Reds. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud.
He's
Just
swinging for the
coming
fence.
up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Nope. No home run.
It drops in, gets away a little bit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. The pitch. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And here is Matt Wallner.
Reds sign Alonso in FA.
I guess so.
LeMahieu whips it across. That ends the inning.
Because this is the second season, so I'm
And
assuming.
we're back.
I mean, we got weird guys. Wallner we traded for. I guess we signed Andrew Benintendi. Yeah, we must have signed. Alonso only got $6 million a year. What? What the hell happened to him? Must have made a trade for Jared Triolo. Stone Garrett. Elias Diaz. Got Matt Strom now. We had gotten Means last season. Scott Alexander we picked up.
New inning getting started. Here's some real power at the
Yeah,
plate.
I don't know what
Scott
happened to
Walker.
Alonso that he only got
Now this
that
one's
little bit of money.
high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone.
There's the home run.
Gigantic play.
Now batting, designated hitter, Scott Walker.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Goes to second for 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
As a former player, watching five.
Cincinnati making. Walker was a real bright spot despite the loss.
Well, they may want to change up.
Well, we got spanked. Hold on. Let's look. I can look at the transactions. Let's see. Yeah, we signed Adam Engold, AJ Pollock, Gene Segura. Bunch of guys I never heard of. Yep, we signed Pete Alonso. 6 years.
Cool.
We traded Spencer Steer. So we got Andrew Benintendi in a trade. What did the Braves do? I wonder what the Braves did. Where my heart really is. Traded Raisel Iglesias. So they let Max Fried go. They let AJ Minter. So the Braves, in other words, loaded. Kind of went into a little bit of a rebuild, I guess.
Scott Walker, the next to hit for the Reds.
In reality, Fried won't be a Brave next year.
No.
One hops off the wall. Throws to second. And he's out.
Oh, come on.
And that ends the inning. And we're back. And starting this one, Scott Walker.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
That one fouled off. Next offering is downstairs.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic. A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The 1-2. Got him looking. And that's the first out.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Will Brennan, batting with one down, takes a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Next pitch misses.
Tom, did you see the interviews Liv Morgan's been giving lately?
Base is empty.
She's kind of wilding out there.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a bottom half of inning number 2.
She says she's single, but nobody knows if she actually is or not, because she was with Bo Dallas. They don't know if she. Yeah, she could be just saying it in character. But she also threw Sarah Logan under the bus.
That's in there. Strike one. Walker in his second season.
Did you see what you said about Sarah Logan? Oh yeah. She complained about her time in the Riot Squad. She said she hated tag teaming with Sarah Logan because she said Sarah Logan always had gas. And she said Sarah Logan would fart a lot in the ring, and then she would come in and walk right into him.
Changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Yeah, she kind of was trashing Sarah Logan a little bit. That's kind of fucked up.
He's settling in.
She says she hates being behind Sarah because said Sarah Logan always has gas.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. Safe. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball.
Ramirez, there's one, and that's 2. As we go to the last of the third, here's the shortstop at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim.
And today I was reading Meltzer. He's trying to still defend AEW. He doesn't. He said he doesn't understand why AEW's attendance and ratings are plummeting.
ground back our way, and that's out of play.
Though he acknowledges that the Young Bucks
Here it comes.
are turning a lot of people off,
and he'll need to do bad.
and that Tony Khan's comments about WWE did not help them at all.
Goes down looking.
He acknowledged that. He said that was a terrible miscalculation on Tony. And he said, and Tony doesn't want to hear that he's in the wrong on that.
Just to pour it back.
Number 8 in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece, and it stays.
You get Euro vibes in the beginning. F versus Euro WCW. Please check out and sub to my YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. But, you know, it's not the same though. It's not gonna.
Welcome to the stream, everyone. Please follow if you are not, which is 100% free to do. If you really like the content, subscriptions, bits. No Young Bucks posted whoa, never were over like WTF.
It stays nothing in 2. Left-hand hitter waits.
Yeah, like
Just off the inside.
a lot of the problem is, like, Okada's supposed to be this huge star. Okay, he was in Japan, but in the States, nobody really knows who he is. Hate to say that, only the diehards know who he is. Like,
he's not Hogan.
yeah, and they think he is. Like, they think he's like this. Same thing with Will Ospreay. Like, they think Will Ospreay's like this humongous. Everybody knows who he is. 90% of the wrestling audience doesn't know who he is. And he's putting on these great matches that nobody gives a shit about.
The why to kick the pitch.
Because again, he did something stupid by making the comments about Triple H that he made. So now he just made himself look like a clown.
Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
The pitch.
Most people have a hard time watching Japan because of time difference and people have lives.
Toss to Alonso. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball.
Yeah, like Okada, if they want to get Okada over, okay,
Good execution.
I'll give you an example of a take a whatever the dude that's with Don Callis.
Swing and a miss. And it's nothing in 2.
I can't pronounce his name to save my life. He got over because
Punch out there.
he was on TV a lot, he was wrestling a lot, and they were doing shit with him and Don Callis. Like, that's what they got to do with Okada. You got to pretend like nobody knows who Okada is.
And that's strike 1.
And the dude they got with Hook now that doesn't speak at all and just uses his phone. Okay, that's trying to get him over. Okay, that might work.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
But, like, that's what you got to do. You got to get these guys exposure. You got to feature them. You just can't assume everybody knows exactly who they are.
2 outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Righty to the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. McLean tosses to first.
Yeah.
Now to start the bottom of the 5th and take
Yeah, her stuff is cringe-worthy. Oy. Her music is a Gunther ripoff.
Hammers that one deep left field.
And everybody knows it. Like, when you hear the song, you immediately think of Gunther, not her. And then the whole stupid CEO crap.
A gigantic blast. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for it.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time.
Like, okay, she's going to be a heel, okay. But, yeah, it's not working.
And the stupid dance and CEO chants.
Yeah. Like, that's some of that stuff would work in WWE because she got history there, and you see in WWE though, just a different audience. Yeah. She made a mistake going there. She chased the money though.
With Willow is decent cause they have backstory.
Yeah, and they're trying to, but see, they're trying desperately because everybody knows she's going to beat Willow.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
So they're trying desperately to get Willow over, so they have Willow.
It's 1-0.
But that's the problem when you treat stars like, you know, Willow before she won the belt and started a feud. And I am killing this guy.
Love to see a hitter aggressive.
Oh, they took him out. I want to face him again.
Do you have it on rookie mode?
I have no idea what it's on.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Safe at second with a double.
I think I have it on the where it automatically raises
Man
it.
at second here with 2 away. And here's the first baseman.
The dynamic.
Right back to him on the mound. Fires over to
Now, when I play in franchise, I play on
takes care of Alonso.
higher, but
One down.
I put it on dynamic.
Smart.
And first offering is fouled off. Walker measures 5 feet 10 inches, just 19 years old. And he's a former National League Gold Glover. Ground ball left side could be 2. There's 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. So they're making a move for a battle.
But yeah,
Was a big contributor for them in the win.
yeah, but yeah, that's what they're doing with Willow.
Such a tremendous effort.
Like, she's not going to win. Everybody knows she's going to lose, and that's the problem with it. They only elevated her just for this, and then she'll go back to being what she was. And you could see how they're probably going to have her lose. They're going to probably have Chris Statlander turn on her.
So I think Statlander is going to tune.
Scott Walker.
Oh.
Like, yeah, like you could see the writing on the wall.
Line drive.
They're too predictable.
Go.
Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. He's got a double.
That's what I mean, though. They like.
I think Statlander attacked Moon.
And a pitch.
That I don't know. I think nobody attacked Monet.
Strike 2.
To be honest, I think nobody attacked her.
Trying to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in. And put a tally
If they actually reveal what happened there,
And that takes care of Alonso.
I feel like it's going to be nobody attacked her. She
Sheila
faked it.
Shella to the plate. Flores, the lead runner at second. Soler on at first with 2 down. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate.
puts a run on the board.
Liner, and that should be extra bases.
Go.
Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Throw in is offline, so he'll get in there with a 2-out double. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Man on second, 2 down. Runner takes off for third.
Keep going.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And now it's Wilmer Flores. The pitch. That's ripped. Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Now a relay to third. In there safely.
Everything came together perfectly.
out front, rip foul. Kicks and deals. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. Safe. Caught in a rundown now. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is
oh, that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Now a chance for Matt Wallner. Out there to center, on the move. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and that's the Dave Roberts turning to his bench.
Well, a ton of hits in this one, but the sequencing just not on point to be able to put runs up on the board.
Now, Tom, have you tried any of the other modes? Have you, like, I've been doing the, I started last night. I had messed around in the Jeter mode a little bit, but I started the other one last night. I did the first 2 chapters.
That one ripped.
Just RTTS and dying to see, that's it.
Ah.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about...
Yeah, I'm in my franchise now.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered.
I am 3 games into it. I swept the Phillies.
Righty to the plate. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
Swept Philly 2.
Just an excellent swing.
Already had my first injury as well. Ronaldo Lopez got hurt because I got him in the bullpen and I brought him in, and he throws 1 pitch and gets hurt. I said, son of a bitch.
In his second season, just 19 years old, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. There's a swing and a drive. Back, gone.
It was just destiny that I had to call Jesse Chavez up. Jesse didn't make the team.
Offensive explosion today for these players.
So Jesse got called up already.
But they had more than enough.
2-0, 3-1, 7-3. I barely could touch Nola, and he finally made a mistake against Ozuna.
Yeah, the first and third games were both close. Second game I won. I think I won 12-3 on the second game. Which was Ranger Suarez started that game. Because that's where I brought Lopez in. I brought Lopez in. I was going to let him get a 3-inning save, and because he's my long man, and yeah, 1 pitch got hurt. So then I just ended up using my other relievers. I used Bummer. I used Pierce Johnson. I used Tyler Madison.
Scott Walker.
But other than that, I've burned through my main relievers.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep for...
Fired up Ranger in the 3rd game. Lopez is a starter for me. Was too good in spring training.
Kyle Wright. It still breaks my heart. It breaks my heart that the Braves traded this man. I don't know why they did.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. And it's gone. A massive home run. His second home.
Maybe that's why.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Scott Walker. Warning track.
Yeah, that's definitely why.
Touch them all, baseball man.
I'm sorry, Kyle Wright. I still love you.
That was blasted.
I think he's still on ill.
Yeah, he's out for the year.
Run of the game, and they tack on. Here's a swing and a
damn
drive left field, and he knew it. And he's gone yard again. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter.
Well, a 3-pitch save. This guy might feel cheated a little bit. Gets in the ball game, wants to show off his arsenal.
He had 4 home runs, and we still almost lost. All right. I'm getting bored playing spring training, so I'm going to back out of spring training. We'll play this other mode though. Yeah, I did the Jose Mendez and I did Josh Gibson. We'll do Hank Aaron. Since we're streaming it, we'll do Hank Aaron. The hammer.
The beauty of baseball is that it is the most romanticized sport of them all. As fans, we mark periods in our lives by baseball. No other sport is quite like baseball. And whoever your favorite baseball player was when you were a kid is likely to be your favorite baseball player the rest of your life. For me, that player was the great Henry Aaron.
My favorite player was always Javi
As a
Lopez.
kid growing up in Crawfordville, Georgia, Henry Aaron was my all-time favorite player and my childhood idol. The legendary Henry Aaron's career began in the Negro Leagues, 1952, with the Indianapolis Clowns. At that time, he was a skinny, cross-handed hitting shortstop. And so in the case of Mr. Aaron, he was a right-hand hitter who was hitting with his left hand on top. That is unorthodox. The fear is that you would break your wrist hitting in that manner. Henry Aaron is knocking the cover off the baseball in a highly unorthodox fashion. And the rest, as they say, is history. He would be shortly after discovered by the Boston Braves, who would become the Milwaukee Braves, who of course would become the Atlanta Braves, and Mr. Aaron will go down in this sport as one of his all-time greatest players. But it all began in the Negro Leagues in 1952.
Some of these are annoying as hell, I'm not gonna lie. But, I mean, it's cool though, because you get to see.
Young Henry Aaron to the plate. On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And now the lefty.
And that's in the dirt. Everyone thinks
What is the goal? 1 run
of
loss
Henry
win.
Aaron with that number 44 in his bag, but his first number with the Braves was actually number 5. He didn't get 44 until his second season.
Down fly ball to right center. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Chris, on that number change for Aaron, he asked for a repeating number, so he got 44. He hit exactly 44 homers in 4 different seasons. The guy who gave the number joke, he should have assigned number 66.
For a young Henry Aaron to leave Mobile to go join the Indianapolis Clowns, I think he had the fastest hands through the hitting zone this sport has ever seen. As he himself would say, I never looked for a fastball because I didn't think anyone could get one by me. And he was only hitting about 467 when he was signed away to go join then the Boston Braves. Oh yeah, the hammer was destined to be one of, and in the eyes from this kid from Crawfordville, Georgia, the greatest baseball player of all time.
I keep on falling in love.
Henry Aaron digging in now. In the air out towards right center. Newman sizing this one up. And that is that.
What's the challenge? 2 hits. Okay.
And that one in the air center field. Little pulls it in.
It is so weird seeing Hank Aaron like that, and then a different number.
This one in the air. He's under it. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning.
Yeah, not getting it this game.
And there's a foul ball.
Henry Aaron had such a pure hitting approach, Boo. If you took out his 755 career homers, he'd still have more than 3,000 career hits. Just amazing. The guy batted over 314 of his 23 MLB seasons.
Not in time. He's safe. 1 out, runner at second. And now the shortstop, Henry Aaron. The other way, down the line, and it's foul. Singy, you brought up Aaron's consistent excellence. Not many players in baseball history were as good year in and year out.
It's just ridiculous, Boo, when you think about it. In his 21 years with the Braves, he averaged 35 homers and 105 RBIs while hitting .310 for 21 years. Incredible.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
One extra
At
base.
the plate, Henry Aaron. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
By now, Jackie Robinson had broken baseball's color barrier. The major leagues were no longer a pipe dream. This was very real. But Henry Aaron already knew he had the confidence because what he knew is, if I can play in the Negro Leagues, I can play in any league. That's how great the talent was in the Negro Leagues. And for those Negro League players and his Indianapolis Clown teammates, they were never bitter. They may have lamented the fact that this happened when they were beyond their prime. But what did they do? They protected that young ball player as much as they could. They tried to shield them from as much of the harshness that life on the road in the Negro Leagues presented, because they knew that a young Henry Aaron had an opportunity. And Henry Aaron and Ernie Banks and the other young stars that left the Negro Leagues, they never forgot that. They carried that spirit with them as they continued to make their journey and transition into Major League Baseball.
Henry Aaron digging in now. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark and he scores.
You know, we've talked before about Henry Aaron's consistent excellence, but one stat that really stands out is his single-season high for homers. Only 47, but he hit 30 or more homers in 15 seasons, just like clockwork.
And a foul ball. What you were saying about Aaron's consistency, Chris, it doesn't happen without staying on the field. He played at least 145 games in 16 seasons, and that's tied for second all time. Now a screamer into the outfield. Squeezes it, and the inning is over.
Come on, Hammer.
Rounds third, headed for the plate. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 3-2.
What is so remarkable about Henry Aaron's journey to becoming one of the greatest of all time is that he really had no real opportunities to play organized baseball. But young Henry Aaron would take his mother's broomstick, and he learned how to hit bottle caps with a broomstick. And if you can hit a bottle cap with a broomstick, chances are you're going to be able to hit a baseball. And Henry Aaron could hit that baseball. And I would be remiss if I didn't remind you that before he was known as the Hammer, or Hammer and Hank, his nickname was Pork Chops. The late Don Motley, who was the executive director of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, he said, "Mr. Aaron, why did they nickname you Pork Chops?" And Mr. Aaron looks at him and says, "I guess that was the only thing on the menu that I knew how to order." So he found something and he stuck with it.
Henry Aaron stepping in with a chance to do some damage. And a pitch. That to right. On his way over. Drops into the glove. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. And they strike first. As
that was easy.
Buck O'Neill's recollection of Henry Aaron is priceless. They're playing in a spring training game down in Mobile, Alabama, Kansas City Monarchs against the Indianapolis Clowns. Buck and legendary Clowns manager Buster Hayward, they meet at the mound to exchange lineup cards. Buck instantly looks at the lineup card and sees that there's a kid named Aaron batting in the 3-hole. Buster cracks up. He said, "Oh, Buck, you got to see him." Buck said, "Okay, well, we'll see what he got." Well, by the end of that game, this kid, Aaron, had gone 4 for 4 with 2 home runs. Later that night at dinner, Buck says, "Well, Buster, I ain't gonna have to worry about that kid, Aaron." Buster's like, "Buck, what you talking about?" So by the time you get to Kansas City, he gonna be gone. True enough, he was signed away by the Boston Braves.
ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back.
Henry Aaron digging in. Now. Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
After Henry Aaron signed with the Braves, he only spent 2 years in the minors. His second year was with Jacksonville in the South Atlantic League. Batted .362, led the league in 6 categories, and won the league MVP award.
West makes the catch, and that'll do it. That one fouled off. You know, the way Aaron got started in the majors is reminiscent of Lou Gehrig and Wally Pipp. Bobby Thompson broke his ankle sliding in a spring training game, and the Braves called Aaron up to replace him. The rest is history. Bates leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive, and now maybe extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they're up by 3. In safely with a double.
For young Henry Aaron to go join the Negro Leagues Indianapolis Colts in 1952 was truly a litmus test. He had no doubt that he would be able to move through and compete at a high level in the major leagues because of the talent that was there in the Negro Leagues. He gained the confidence that would allow him to ascend. He really never fashioned himself as a power hitter. He was a ball player who believed that he wanted to hit the ball hard every opportunity, and it just happened to go over the fence 755 times. But as I remind folks, he still has over 3,000 hits. His RBI record will likely never be broken, nor will his total base record. He simply did everything right, as Buck O'Neil would say. He was a beautiful ball player, and indeed he was.
Young Henry Aaron digs in with the bases loaded and 2 gone.
Why does it say Milwaukee and St. Louis? And yet I'm in a Brave uniform.
In his second season, 1955, Henry Aaron told the Sporting News, "Last year I was sort of a kid and I was a little scared. I ain't scared anymore." That was his first.
Oh, Milwaukee, Milwaukee Braves. Seasons. That's right.
Out to escape a bases loaded.
That's on me. I forgot Milwaukee Braves. I'm like, what? Okay.
Henry's humility and strength were just remarkable. He chased down Babe Ruth's home run record, enduring bigotry and death threats along the way, and he did it all with incredible class and grace.
Braves up 1-0.
Yeah, until they blow it.
One of my fondest memories out of so many great memories here at this museum was getting to walk my childhood idol through the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum. And so as we are making this walk through the museum, we get to what is my favorite photograph in the entire exhibition. It's a nondescript photograph of then a very young Henry Aaron, 18 years old. And he looks at me and he says, "Well, Bob, I may have had 2 changes of clothes in that bag, $1.50 in my pocket, and a ham sandwich that my mama had made, going to go chase that dream. It worked out pretty well for the hammer. For a lot of visitors who come in, and they're very respectful when I'm telling them the stories of Josh Gibson and the other heroes of the Negro Leagues. But you could almost discern that they're saying to themselves, I'm sure they were pretty good, but I don't know if they were as good as Bob says they are. But then you get to that photograph of a young Henry Aaron. Many of our visitors are shocked to discover that it all began in the Negro Leagues. It opens their eyes to the possibilities that just maybe there could have been some ball players who preceded Henry Aaron that were just as good, who never got the opportunity to play in the major leagues. The Negro Leagues Baseball Museum brings them all to life.
The hammer. All right, I am going to call it there for today. I will not be streaming tomorrow. I got to work late tomorrow. I will try to be back Wednesday, probably for DVD. And Tom, thanks for hanging out. I'll talk to you, I'm sure, on Skype.